أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء المرسلين محمد وأهل بيت الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين واللعنة على أعدائهم من الآن إلى يوم الدين أما بعد فقد قال الله سبحانه وتعالى في كتابه المجيد والفرقان الحميد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربي زدني علما صدق الله العلي العظيم. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Inshallah, hope everyone is well, and inshallah I hope everyone can hear me as well. Right, so inshallah you should be able to unmute yourself. I have put deliberately everyone on mute, so inshallah let's start. Right, now first of all, we started last week the first word of the surah itself, and I was going through the actual verbs within the actual surah, and then inshallah I will go through the whole surah today, inshallah, hopefully, and then next session inshallah I'll do the tafsir of it itself. And the verb which we conjugated last week, and of course some of the students didn't conjugate. I did it for the American group, but for the UK group I didn't, because we didn't get the chance to actually conjugate. So inshallah I'm going to quickly ask one of the students to come on the mic so that he or she can conjugate. Dr. Shabir Kareem, Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah. Dr. Shabir from Africa, South Africa.
Assalamu alaikum wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
How are you, doctor?
Fine, alhamdulillah.
What time is iftar in South Africa today?
6:35.
What's the time now?
Right now is 12 past 6.
Okay, so we got a few minutes before we got iftar. Right. So the first verb of the surah Ikhlas itself, it's surah Qul. Now the verb Qul itself, it's an imperative. Now I would like you to conjugate this imperative. First of all, conjugate the past tense, and then inshallah we'll do the remaining itself. So can you do qala, which is the past tense of qul? So qala yaqulu, and the imperative is qul. So you know the basic conjugation itself. So can you kindly conjugate qala looking at the screen, please? Qala. It's on the screen.
Yeah.
Qala, he said. Qala, they both said.
Qala, he said. Qala, they both said.
Yep.
Qala, they said.
Yep. And then she said.
First female.
Yep.
Qala.
Correct.
Qala. And then qalata, and then qalna.
Qulna.
Sorry,
yep.
Qulna.
Correct. And then
when you use in qulta.
Correct.
And then qultuma.
Correct.
And then
qultum.
Qultum.
Excellent.
And then qulti.
Excellent.
And then you qultuma.
Correct.
And qultunna.
Excellent.
I said qultu.
Excellent.
And
we said, and it's qulna.
Qulna.
Excellent.
Nahnu
qulna. Excellent. Just give me 1 second. I just want to change the slide to a different slide. Just give me 1 second. Yeah. Just 1 second, I'm just opening the slide. Okay, Jazakallah. Doctor, would you kindly choose another student to come on the mic, please? Anyone random, it's entirely your choice.
Atia.
Atia from India, Sister Atia, Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Alaikum salam. Sister Atia, now the verb qala yaqulu, inshallah, I'll try to finish off the whole surah's grammatical and analytical perspective, inshallah, today. And inshallah, next session, or the tafsir of it. Now, this qala yaqulu, the present tense is for qala yaqulu is what? It's yaqulu. So, can you see on the screen now, Sister Atia, or not?
No, not yet.
Not yet? Okay. Right. Hopefully you should see it on the screen now. Yes?
It's just starting up, yeah.
Brilliant. Now, let me make it slightly larger. Is that better now to read?
Yes.
Okay,
Jazakallah.
So now the present tense is qala yaqulu. So this is the first verb or the word which is coming in the Surah Nas. It says qul a'udhu bi rabbin nas. So inshallah we'll go through this and then we'll translation. Now qala, he said, and the present tense is yaqulu. Yaqulu, he is saying. So can you conjugate this please for me?
Sure. Qala, the conjugation is yaqulu. For qala, it is yaqulani, yaquluna, yaqulu.
Can you translate as well, Sister Ati, as well? Same time.
Okay.
Yaqulu, he is saying. Yaqulani, they both are saying.
They both are saying. And then, where was I? Yaqulani, they both were saying. Yaquluna, they all are saying. Then yaqulu, yaqul. Okay. Saqulu, she is saying. Saqulani, they both are saying. She. And then yaqulna, they all are saying, as in the female form. Then taqulu, you both are saying, as in she, as in he. Taqulani, they both are. You two are saying, in the male form. And then taquluna, they all are saying. You all are saying.
Correct.
Taqulina, and she, you, as in she, are saying. Saqulani, you two are saying. She again. And taqulna, you all are saying in the female form. Aqulu, I am saying, and naqulu, we are saying.
Excellent. Now, sister, before you leave, one question to ask yourself. Now, you know the verb, first of all, in the first preliminary sessions, we did the conjugation of the verb kataba. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Kataba, what does kataba mean?
Kataba, I think, did, I'm not sure.
He wrote.
He wrote,
kataba,
okay.
He wrote. And now the sixth form for they all females wrote, what was it itself? So this
the all females wrote. Katabna.
Katabna. Correct. That's correct. Katabna.
Right. Okay, that was just subconscious, but I just got.
No. I think so, what I'm doing, it's quite intense in these classes, so I'm expecting that the speed which normally the students are taught in the Medina Arabic classes, it's much more more relaxed, and there's much more practice which is given because of Shahr Ramadan. I am trying to somehow make these sessions very intense so that everyone benefits from Shahr Ramadan sessions.
But alhamdulillah, to be really honest, I haven't practiced, and though I couldn't remember the meaning, but I kind of, it just came impromptu. Alhamdulillah.
Now, in katabna, it's they all females wrote. Now, you will see kataba, even all of the past tense forms in kataba, as you can recollect, all of them have the fathahs, kataba, kataba, katabu. It never changes to kutub, kutubna, as you can see here, kulna, yes? Now, why is this happening? Qala, qala, qalu, qalat, qalata, and suddenly it becomes kulna in the past tense. That's a question which you can ask, correct? It's a valid question. Now,
yes.
let me answer this question now. Now, Thank you, sister. Now I'm going to answer this question so that everyone understands that whenever you come across a verb in the Quran which is on the pattern of qala yaqulu, like kana yakunu, kana yakunu, like in qama yaqumu, we say in salah bihawlillahi wa quwwatihi aqumu wa aq'ud, aqumu wa aq'ud. So aqumu is on the same pattern of qala yaqulu. So what I'm trying to do within these sessions of the Quranic Arabic is that trying to teach you the templates or the pattern on which verbs can be conjugated. So if you find any verb in the Quran, you know how to conjugate and you will know that this is she or he or we. So that was the whole reason why I went through a preliminary session for the past and present tense for the newcomers for this Juz 30 of Juz classes itself. But I still haven't answered my question. Is this qulna? How is this made? Please write this down. If everyone has a piece of paper and pen, write this down. This is a universal formula. Anytime, whenever you have a weak letter. So qala, originally it was qawala. Qawala. So it was qawala. So there's a waw in the middle, which was a weak letter. And the present tense is yaqulu. Qala yaqulu. So whenever we have a weak letter, so the weak letter in qala can be either alif or a ya, alif, ya, or a waw. So these are the weak letters. So whenever there's a weak letter in the middle, we go to the present tense. So we go to the present tense to find out the singular masculine, which yaqul, he is saying. We go to there to find out what is going to be the sixth form, they all female saying. So if the singular masculine form.
Aga, please go slow. I'm writing.
Okay.
Yeah, we missed it all.
No, I'll explain it again, but I want to first for everyone to listen to it, and then I'll give you the dictation. I'll give you the dictation, okay? So you will see here, after ya, whatever letter comes after ya, if it has a dhamma, like yaqulu, so write this example down. So in the weak letter, so yaqulu, after the ya, the qaf has a dhamma. So whenever in the weak letters, the middle letter, the present tense has a dhamma, then the sixth form in the past tense will have a dhamma. So qulna, because yaqulu in the present tense has a dhamma, in the past tense it will come with a dhamma as well. It becomes qulna. So qulna, qulta, qultuma, qultum, qulti, qultuma, qultunna, and then I and we is qultu and qulna. So the only thing you need to remember is that whenever there is a weak letter in the past tense in the middle of the verb, the second letter, you go to the present tense, you look at the letter which is after the ya. Ya is the sign of the present tense. You look at the letter after the ya. If it has a dhamma, then the sixth form in the past tense will have a dhamma as well. Is this clear for everyone?
Sheikh, this is Kulsum. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Please repeat. So in for example, you gave the example of kavala.
Qala, yeah.
And, yes, and then in the present tense, it is yakulu.
Correct.
So you are referring to the lam that has a dhamma?
No,
or
the first letter. The first letter of the three-letter verb, which is the qaf.
Okay, thank you.
So that's the reason why I mentioned after the ya. The first letter after the ya, whatever harakah it has, if it has a dhamma, then the sixth form in the past tense will have a dhamma. Okay?
But how we are going to identify that if a verb has a weak letter in it? So for example, kala, it is not evident. I mean, would you please like to tell me that what are the weak letters?
Yeah.
So that
That's right. I just mentioned a few minutes ago. I'll recap it again. The weak letters in Arabic language are alif, waw, and ya.
Okay.
So these are the weak letters. So whenever, so in the as you may remember, 2 or 3 sessions ago, I mentioned that in the Arabic language there are a minimum of 3 letters in a verb, like
Yes.
kataba, and even in qala, it was qaf, waw, lam.
It's here is at least sulasi. I mean, it's,
Thulathi, yes, 3 letters, okay? And
yes.
you've asked a brilliant question, and I was hoping that someone may ask this question so that I can highlight, I can help everyone and teach you them a formula which they will remember the rest of their lives. And those who are studying Arabic, they will also benefit from this. So give me 1 second. I'm going to share something in the group now. So just give me 1 second. Let me just get the actual slide which I want to share. So is there anyone who's not in these Quran groups? Because the Quran groups are kept separate from the other classes. So if anyone is not there, just let me know and I'll add you to those groups.
This formula, Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam.
This formula is only for 3-letter verb or is for all the verb?
Just 1 second, Sister Batul.
Jake, when you finish, I have another question as well after you finish with Sister Batul, please.
Right. So this formula, so all letters, all verbs, because in the Arabic language there are minimum 3 letter verbs. There's nothing less than 3 letters itself. Okay, Sister Batul Manji? Batul Manji?
Jazakallah.
Okay. Now, Brother Muhammad Raza, he asked a fantastic question, and I praise him that he asked the question which I wanted someone to ask me, which he did. Now, if you go into your WhatsApp groups, I've sent something across. If you go to this is the dictionary. I've sent the actual link for the dictionary as well in the group, so everyone could use this dictionary. This handwritten dictionary is the best dictionary in the English language, which everyone could use. And those for whom Urdu, English is not their mother tongue, I will send you then Al-Munjid in Urdu. Al-Munjid is the actual Urdu version of the dictionary, which is very good as well. Now, if you go to the first, it says there's a screenshot from the dictionary, and it's got the page number 797, and it's got the word on top, qawl, qaf, waw, lam. Qaf, waw, lam. Found it, everyone?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, Sheikh.
Abba, can you repeat the page number?
It's got. Let me get it on the screen. Let me put it on the screen for you, everyone. Just give me 1 second.
Get it on the screen, it's better. Thank you.
Yeah, dictionary. On the screen. I'll do it on the screen for you. Let me just get it from the phone. 1 second. So these are things which these are very important points, and these are, if you memorize them and learn them, the rest of your lives you will pray. You will pray for me that this is such a great formula I've taught you, and it really helps everyone. Where is it?
Inshallah, surely.
Inshallah.
Check the dictionary is the handswear dictionary.
Yes, the Handsword Dictionary. As you're in America, if you're in America, it's easier for you because it's American dictionary, and it's one of the best dictionaries.
What is
It's
the
the
page?
green one, right?
Check.
Yeah, the green one. Yeah, the green one.
Check. What is the
Okay.
page?
I'm putting it on the screen for you. I've sent the actual screenshot in the group, so everyone's got it.
I have the book.
Okay, let's go to the screen now. Okay. Now, can you see everyone on the screen?
No.
Sure.
Is loading. Is loading. Yeah,
Okay.
it's there.
Okay.
Mm.
Now, over here now. So look over here. It says qala. Yes?
Sheikh, can you just tell me the page so I can see?
797.
797?
Yeah, there's a handout which I've sent, and it's got 797 on the actual handout itself. Now, can you see here qala? Okay, can you see it?
Yes, Sheikh.
Yes, sir.
So remember this point first of all, is that I'm trying to teach you as well how to know what will be the 6 harakat of a weak letter when the weak letter is coming in the middle of a 3-letter verb. So here, what you need to do, when you have like qala, you try to look for the original, the letters which are non-vowels, alif, waw, ya, which is qaf and lam. And then you try to, if you don't know what is the middle letter, is it a alif original or is it a waw or a ya, you go to qaf, go into the waw section and find it there. If you don't find it as qawala, then you go to qaf, ya, lam. If you don't find it there, then you go to qaf, alif, lam. So you use all of the 3 vowels to try to find what is the root letter for qala itself. And you will find it in the place where it is meant to be found and what is the root letter. Okay, now over here it shows you, it's got it in brackets, qawala. Qawala. And it's changed to qala. So this is what normally happens. Weak letters, they change their original letter to a different letter for the suitability of pronunciation itself. So from qawala it becomes qala. Now even in the transliteration they wrote qala. Is everyone following so far? Yes?
Yes.
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes.
Is it like to like in the poetry they try they just a poet to maintain the version of any stanza, he just shifts the letters. It like it happens in Urdu. Is it like that?
Yes, yeah, absolutely right. So what, there's a pattern like qala is coming on the pattern of fa'ala.
Right.
It's coming on the pattern of fa'ala. Now I will teach you something else as well. Give me a few more sessions. I'll teach you something else. I'll teach you for all. Again, another fantastic point you have mentioned, Brother Muhammad Raza. Again, that for all 3-letter verbs, be it a non-vowel letter a verb or a vowel letter verb, there are 6 patterns. There are 6 patterns from which all of the 3-letter verbs have to come on itself. And I will send that as a PDF as well to you to highlight that whenever you come across a 3-letter verb, it will fall within this framework itself. Now here, qala, we need to try to find out, and the question is, how do we find out the 6th form? How do we know to give it a dhamma from a dictionary? Now, over here, you have qala. Then after qala, you have a u. Can you see the u?
Yes.
Now this u indicates that the present tense middle letter will come with a dhamma. That's how you know.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's the way. So once you know it has a dhamma, you literally
The middle letter be zama.
exactly. Is that clear for everyone now? So qala yaqulu. So yaqulu has a dhamma itself. So that's how we know that it comes with a dhamma. And so you know that the 6th form in the past tense, they all said it will not be qawla or qala, it will be qulna. Is that clear for everyone now?
Yes.
So, Sheikh, we cannot use this dictionary for ordinary to find out the ordinary spellings.
Yes, you can. Even, what do you mean ordinary spellings? For ordinary verb?
Ordinary words, like you don't know
Yes,
the
you can.
meaning and you want to.
Yeah, of course you can use that for that as well. But first, the most important thing is that when you have those, let me show you something else.
Like in the English dictionary, you can go on to just know the word and then you spell it and you find.
No, not in Arabic. No, in Arabic dictionaries, you need to know the root word. For example, if it's a aqul, like aqulo, if it's aqulo, which is present tense, I am saying, you need to go to the past tense, and then once you know the past tense, then you will go to the dictionary itself. You cannot, like in the English dictionary, you go to like any present tense verb or whatever, you could go to the dictionary, but no, the Arabic dictionary, you need to go to the past tense verb, and from the past tense, you will know the meaning itself.
Always.
Always, yes.
All right, Sheikh. So the question I have is that when you have these words that have the weak letters in them, is the weak letter always the middle letter in like fa'ala? Is it always
Excellent
the
question. That is a very good question, and I'll give me 1 second. I'll answer that question as well. Let me I just want to send this across in the group as well. Kataba. Let me just give me 1 second, sister. Let me just present tense.
Have you added the few missing students to the group? They're in the chat?
Yeah, so message me. I've sent my number in the actual chat box. Just message me and I'll add you to the actual group. So unfortunately, some people in the actual Google form, when they actually wrote their numbers and they wrote that without either their country code, or they actually misspelled their number. So because of that, I wasn't able to add them. So I sent them an email with the links. But if they haven't used the links, that's fine. Just message me and I'll add you. Okay. Now, so here, yaqu, this dhamma by itself is indicating that the past tense sixth form will have a dhamma, and the present tense is on the pattern of yaqulu. Okay. Now, the other question which I've been just put forward by Sister Kulthum is that does always the weak letter come in the middle of the verb, of the three-letter verb? The answer is no. The answer is no. I'm going to give you two ayahs of the Quran. I'm going to give you two ayats of the Quran so that you can keep this as a point of reference, okay? So the first ayah, I'm going to send it across as a screenshot to everyone, because this is Quranic. With the Quranic Arabic, the whole way of teaching Arabic is very different. So give me 1 second.
You say the surah number, we can open the Quran.
No, इसलिए मैं सबको भेज रहा हूँ कि everyone's got this as a point of reference.
Okay, thank you.
I'll send it to you. It's from Surah Nuh. It's from Surah Nuh. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In Surah Nuh, it says, ayah number 5. Ayah number 5. I'm going to send that across now. قال ربي إني دعوت قومي ليلا ونهارا. I'm going to send this across, so I'm going to write the actual past tense and the present tense so that everyone knows.
24th surah, yes?
Surah Nuh is in the 30th juz after Surah Jinn.
And the surah number 24?
71.
71.
And present, just 1 second, present tense. Yad. Oh. Just give me 1 second, please, everyone. I'm answering this question. Right, everyone got it. Da'a.
Check. What is the ayat number?
Ayah number 5.
5. Okay.
قال ربي إني دعوت قومي ليلا ونهارا. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Now I'll give you another surah as well.
So wow is the weak letter here, the ow.
Exactly.
Sheikh, what would be the root of, would it be da'a?
Da'awa.
Awa.
One second. The weak letter is dal ain waw.
Sheikh, what ayah is it?
So what was that?
What is the ayah?
Ayah number 5.
And what the meaning of da'u?
Da'a yad'u. Da'a means he called or he invited. As we say in Urdu, dawat nama.
So that's what's written there, Davato.
Yeah, da'awtu, exactly. The past tense is da'a. It's da'a, da'awa, da'aw, da'at, da'ata, da'awna. So the conjugation, the question which was asked, I'm trying to answer the question. Sister Kulthum asked me a question. Does the weak letters only come in the middle? I answered by an ayah from the Quran. That is incorrect. It can come either in the middle, either in the beginning, middle, or end. I give you first example from the end. Now I'm going to give you example from the Quran again, where there is a weak letter in the beginning of the letter. Now I'm going to give it from Surah Nur, which is Surah 24, and it's going to be verse number, I think it's 50. Let me find it for you. Where that ayah we use in regards to, we use that ayah for Imam Zamana. I'll send that across to you now.
Can you tell us the ayah number?
Ayah number 55. Surah Nur, ayah number 55.
Okay, thank you, Sheikh.
Yeah, 55 is wa'ada. The word wa'ada is coming.
Sheikh 55, right?
Yeah. Wa'ada. And
What time is it?
55, doctor. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to send it in the group again.
First letter, starting of the ayah.
Wa'ada, past tense. Yeah, I'm going to send it to you. Past tense. I'm going to just send the present tense now to you.
So the weak letter is first wow, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Present tense is, of course, I'll teach you them, not yet, but when I come to a surah which has this verb, weak letters in the beginning, then I'll teach you. But as we are doing Surah Nas, I'm not going to go through expand this too much, because it will become completely a grammar lesson then.
Sheikh, can I ask you why is it connected with Imam Mahdi?
Because وَعَدَ الَّذِينَ لِيَسْتَخْلِفَنَّ فِي الْأَرْضِ كَمَا اسْتَخْلَفَ الَّذِينَ. It's talking, okay, it's going to end. If you look in the tafsir of any of the Shia ulama, they will mention that Allah has promised those from you who are doing virtuous action, لِيَسْتَخْلِفَنَّهُمْ, that they will be made successors.
Okay, I understand that.
So that's how it's related to Imam Zaman.
Oh, so this
Okay.
is okay.
Shaykhana, I have another example in mind. I would like to verify it. Like it is, as you said, Dautuk. It is a word that is on the same pattern as Dautuk. Is in Munajat Shabani. It is Najaituk.
Ahsantum.
It has a weak letter in it.
Yes, Najautu.
I mean,
Najautu means I do whisper. I whisper to you. Munajat, the word munajat means whisper. Whisper prayer. So najautu means I whispered to you.
And what will be the root word for najautu?
Good question. Noon, Jim, Wow.
Najaut.
Yes.
So wow in the end is the weak letter.
Yes, that's the original. Like we use the word in Arabic and Urdu as well. And munji bashare insaniyat.
Right. The savior of the mankind.
Exactly. So the root word is noon, jim, wow. So when you learn Arabic language, your Urdu grammar and your Urdu understanding of words become even better, because the actual Arabic is the mother of all the languages of Urdu and Farsi. And you will understand how it's used in Urdu and how it comes from the Arabic language itself. Okay? Is that clear?
Okay. Yes, it is clear.
Right. Now,
Thank you.
What is the word for? You said the root word is naja for what? Which word?
for the word in Munajat Sha'baniya, in Munajat Sha'baniya, there's word najawtu.
Yeah.
Najawtu means I whispered. And the root word is najawa. Okay, let's continue. So this answers this question. So you look in the qala yaqulu, look at after the word transliteration qala, it's got a dhamma that indicates that the past tense will come with a dhamma in the sixth form, and also the present tense. The present tense will be yaqulu. Okay? That's that. Now I need to move on forward. Give me 1 second again.
You explain the weak letter in Wa'adallahu Lazina in Surah Nur, please.
So wa'ada, the waw inside is wa'ada. Wa'ada means he promised. So wa'ada is the weak letter, doctor. So the wa'ada Allahu, Allah promised. Wa'ada Allahu alladhina amanu. Amanu is the past tense. They all believed. Minkum, from you. Wa'amilu, and they did virtuous actions. So the word wa'ada, doctor, is the past tense, and ya'idu is the present tense, which I've sent in the group as well. Of course, I will teach you these conjugations at the appropriate time. I'm just giving you understanding at the moment. Is this clear? Yes?
Yes.
Agha.
Okay, now next phase.
Agha, I just want to ask one question.
Yep.
Wajada, that is past root, right?
Ahsanti.
And
Wawajadaka dhalan fahada. Wawajada, wajada,
yeah, the present
wajada
tense will be
yajidu.
yajidu.
Yes. Surah Dhuha.
Yeah.
Surah Dhuha. Wawajadaka dhalan fahada. Wawajadaka ailan fa'agna. So the word wajada, it comes from the meaning wajada. So everyone knows Surah Dhuha. Wawajada means he found.
Yeah.
And present tense is yajidu, on the same pattern as wa'ada ya'idu. Of course, I'm not going to go to that today, inshallah, later stage, but excellent, good observation. Very good observation.
What about waza'na? Waza'na is just a word, right?
Wawadha'na is we put.
Okay.
Well, again, same thing, excellent. You're doing very well. It's wada'a, yada'u. It means that he put.
So these weak alphabets, like the wow, they can be changed or taken out anytime.
Exactly. According to the Arabic language, they change as the Arabs like them to change.
Agha, there is one more word, the avarada, and
Yes.
the present root is yaridu.
Yes.
To come.
To mention or occur. Okay, let's continue. I know you can find many of them in the Quran. Let me continue now. Now, I'm answering the next question and I'll continue. This is very important, these questions. So that's the reason why I'm facilitating these questions. If they were not important, I would not answer, I would say it after the class itself. Because they're so important, these questions are related to the heart of this whole subject and discussion and teaching itself. Now, over here, kataba. I taught everyone kataba a few sessions ago. Does everyone remember that?
Yes.
Now, kataba. Kataba is a 3-letter verb, and they wrote the transliteration kataba as well. Then what they have done, the dictionary then puts a dhamma by itself. So having a dhamma by itself, this is trying to highlight that the present tense, kataba, when it comes in the present tense form, the middle letter will have a dhamma. Is this clear now?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
So it becomes kataba yaktubu. Kataba yaktubu. Okay? Is that clear?
Yes.
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 Right.
Yes.
Now, once this is clear, I need to do one more thing, and then I'll continue with the surah itself. What do I need to do? I need to just give me 1 second. There's one more thing I need to teach, and then inshallah I'll move on.
Sorry, Sheikh, could I ask something for a favor, please?
A favor.
Yeah, I just wanted if you would have had a session just of a few minutes, just explain us how to use this dictionary, because sometimes we can see, you know, those, like you said, kataba, that the u is it's where the present tense is from. Kataba yaktubu, right?
Yep.
Explain us more about that, you know,
I,
how
I,
it is.
that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm gonna do now. Who is speaking, by the way? I can't. Is it sister
Fatma Versi.
Fatima Versi? Okay.
Yeah.
Give me 2 seconds. That's the thing. That is the next phase I was gonna do. I was gonna give you some more examples of how to use this dictionary, because this is
Perfect.
really important itself.
Perfectly so. Thank you.
Uh, The reason why dictionary is so important is because we are doing Quranic Arabic. I'm not teaching. If all the students I had taught them Sint, Nahu, and Sarf, then there would be no need. Because I'm teaching Quranic Arabic, where I'm trying to teach the understanding of the surahs. For this reason, dictionary is one of the most important tools which we need to use in the Quranic Arabic language classes itself. Okay, so that's the reason why it's important and vital. Now I've just going to put something on the slide on the screen and explain this, and then I'll continue. Where's it gone? Ya Allah. Give me 1 second. So I'm just going to send something across now in the group as well. And this will, what I'm doing is I'm trying to develop your understanding so that whenever you come across a verb, you will become very familiar with what to do itself. So I've sent something across in the group. Have a look in the actual WhatsApp group now. I'm just going to put that on the screen now. There's a handout which I just sent.
Which WhatsApp group?
In the just coming through. Just 1 second. In the Quran one, in the Quran WhatsApp group.
Juice Quran study, 38 juice.
Oh, we haven't received anything as such.
Yeah, nothing yet.
Okay, it should come through. Let me just check it why it hasn't come through. Ya Allah.
وعاد and يعد.
It's coming through. Yeah, just give it 1 second. It's just loading. That's the reason why. Give it 1 second. Let me get on the screen then in the meantime. And I'll show you. Now, as we did... Come on, please hurry up. Okay, let me show this on the screen first, and then that, inshallah, and then in the meantime I can do the other thing. Now, the other thing we did qala yaqul, okay? That's one. Number two. Now, the other thing you will find that whenever the middle letter, so the middle letter has two options. It either can come with a dhamma, or either it can come with a, let me just show you. Yeah, I'm going to show you the kasra and a fatha. Now the kasra and fatha, I'm going to show you the examples on the screen itself for you. So,
yeah, we received.
okay, if you look at it kindly.
You send khafa.
Yeah, I've sent khafa. That's what I'm going to try to do now and explain that to you on the screen. Now I'm going to do it the other way around now. This time I'm going to be as if I'm one of you, not knowing what this verb is. Okay. Now look at the screen. Now khafa, I haven't conjugated it yet in front of you deliberately. I just want to do it the other way around. So here, can you see khafa?
Yeah.
Yes.
Khafa, and in brackets they wrote khawafa. Yep.
Yes.
Khawafa, and khafa is the past tense. Khafa, so it means the word khawf. Khawf means fear. The word khawf, khafa, has come in the Quran many times. So from doing one verb, qala, I'm giving you so many other things. The only thing I'm doing is giving the word, and then you will be able to conjugate that wherever it comes in the Quran, and you will know the meaning of that verb itself, whether it's coming for he, she, or we. Khafa is the past tense. Now, what they have done in brackets, first person, perfect. Now remember, perfect is past tense. Everyone listen to this point. So when it says perfect refers to past tense verbs. Okay, remember this point. Past perfect tense. So all past tense, they are deemed as perfect tense. Present tense are classified as imperfect tense. Present tense are imperfect tense. Past tense are perfect tense. Okay. Now, they wrote first person perfect, which is past tense. They wrote khifto. What they wrote?
Khiftu.
Khifto. This means that from the sixth form, they all females feared. It will be khifna. What will it be?
Khifna.
Khifna. So khifna. So let me mention this point now. So it's teaching us khifna, the sixth form. Now let me share a slide on the screen to make this more clear for everyone. Where is it?
But Sheikh, isn't khafa yakhafu?
Yes.
So over here it's getting a fatha.
One second. Let me 1 second. Give me 2 minutes before this is lost from everyone's mind. What I'm trying to explain. I'll take your questions, Zahra. I deliberately interrupted you because I don't want anyone to get confused at the moment. Let me just answer it, and then I'll show it and explain it, and then I'll take a question. Okay. Right. Let me show you the screen. Have a look over here. Khafa is the past tense. Let me make it smaller. Khafa is the past tense, and the present tense is yakhafu. The present tense is yakhafu. And it says here, fa'ila, the pattern is fa'ila yaf'alu. Fa'ila yaf'alu. Fa'ila yaf'alu. Is this clear? So khafa, yakhafu is on the pattern of fa'ila yaf'alu. And qala yaqulu is on the pattern of fa'ala yaf'alu. olo. The middle letter has a dhamma. The middle letter has a
Zamma.
for qala yaqulu. For qala yaqulu, the middle letter has a dhamma, but the past tense is fa'ala. Qala on the pattern of fa'ala. Now, before I go any further, please write this down. Write this point down. Write this point down. This is the key which will allow you to understand whenever you come across a weak letter verb in the middle, how the past tense sixth form comes. Write this down, please. Write this down. Whenever a verb comes on the pattern of fa'ila yaf'alo, write this example down. Fa'ila, write the harakats down. Fa'ila yaf'alo, fa'ila yaf'alo. Example being khafa yakhafu. Khafa yakhafu. Or khafa yakhafu, or on the pattern of fa'ala yaf'ilo. Fa'ala yaf'ilo. Fa'ala yaf'ilo.
يفعل okay يفعل
Yaf'ilo, kasra.
That's right.
So you will see yaf'alo or yaf'ilo. So whenever the present tense has a fatha or a kasra, example for fa'ala yaf'ilo is ba'a yabi'u. Ba'a, right, look at it. Ba'a yabi'u. Ba'a yabi'u. Ba'a, sorry, please put the mic on mute. Ba'a yabi'u. So ba'a means he sold, yabi'u, he is selling. Again, this is a Quranic verb which comes hundreds of times in the Quran as well. Ba'a yabi'u. So whenever a verb comes on the pattern of fa'ala yaf'alu or fa'ala yaf'ilu, example being ba'a yabi'u. Ba'a yabi'u. So whenever these two patterns come, the past verb, the sixth form for the past verb, the sixth form is the sixth form. The sixth form, the first letter will come with a kasra.
Sheikh, you didn't send us this page, right?
I have sent this.
Alpha, can you repeat the pattern again, please? The pattern of fa'ila yaf'alu and fa'ala yaf'ilu. Is that
So fa'ala fa'ila. So fa'ala yaf. Just 1 second. So the first one is fa'ila yaf'alu. Fa'ila yaf'alu. Or fa'ala yaf'ilu. The past tense sixth form will come with a kasra.
On this pattern.
Yes.
Yaf'ilu pattern, yeah?
Yes.
Wow, will become yabi'u.
Yabi'u, but yabi'u comes in the Quran very often.
Okay.
Once you learn this, then I'll send you ayat from the Quran on this pattern as well. Not yet. Not yet.
Aga, on 6 onward, we will miss the weak word, right?
Sorry, I misunderstood that.
6 onwards, we will miss this weak word.
Yeah, the weak word. Yeah, of course, the weak letter in the middle will drop.
We'll drop this weak word.
Exactly, the weak letter will drop, and it becomes ba yabi'u, bitna, and khafa yakhafu becomes khifna. So let me show you here. Bitna. Females soul. Bitna yakhafu. Look over here. Khafa, khafa, khafu. Khafat, khafata, khifna. Khifna.
Aga, I just want to ask one question.
Yep.
If weak word is wow, then again we have to drop 6 onwards?
Yes. Oh, it's dropped. It's dropped. For example,
the middle one, whatever the middle one word will be there, weak word, we have to drop on 6 onwards.
Yes, the reason why, because there is a gather that whenever two weak letters, whenever two weak letters gather,
yeah,
the weak letters always drop.
Okay.
In the 6th form, right?
Yeah, that's right. So khafa yakhaf. Khifna, and the other verb was becomes bitna. Sister Zahra, Bismillah, ask your question now. Zahra Jamal, are you there?
Yes, Assalamu alaikum. Sheikh, I wanted to know that khafa yakhafu.
Yep.
How do you know that khafa is on a pattern of fa'ila?
So, okay, again, we will go to the dictionary as well. So we will go to the dictionary, and the dictionary will tell you it comes on this pattern itself, but not this dictionary. So yes, it did. Let me show you. This Handsworth dictionary showed it as well. Let me show you. Give me one.
Just tell us.
From this alif, we can think this is not a weak word. From this alif khafa, this alif is not showing indicator.
Yes, of course, yes you can. Yes, you can tell that whenever alif comes, it's a weak letter. Full stop.
Then it's definitely we can follow the pattern.
Yeah, you will know it's alif. Sister Zara here. I've mentioned this already in the, but I think let me just download it again. Give me 1 second.
So I understand the ruling for qala yakulu. You said the middle letter of the letter after harf madari takes a dhamma. So we know the 6th form will take a dhamma in the past tense.
Yep.
But in yakhafu, we don't follow this ruling.
Okay. No. Let me give me again a very good question. I'll answer that question. That's a very good question. Look at here. First, let me answer this question here. Khafa is got it there past tense. Then they put first person perfect is khifto.
Can you tell us the page?
This is I've sent this across in the group.
I have a dictionary.
Yeah, 265.
265?
Yeah, page 265.
Thank you.
Hey, please make the screen bigger if you can. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
First person perfect, which perfect is always past tense. Past tense are perfect tenses. Present tense are imperfect tenses. Khifto, I feared. So that's how you know. And if you go to, of course, I can't answer all your questions now because I haven't got the munjid to show you on the screen as well. But you go to the munjid and that will tell you that it comes on the pattern of fa'ila. Now, next thing which you asked me, which is a very valid question, and I need to answer it now. Give me 1 second. Is this difficult, by the way?
It's little.
Are you finding it difficult?
Yes.
Yes, very difficult.
Very, very difficult.
And
A
very
bit
confusing
confusing.
also, Aga.
Okay, let me make it really easy now. Give me 2
We
seconds.
need another class for this, okay?
Because there's lots of information going on. That's why.
Okay, let's come back here now. Let me make it easy for everyone now. Now, first, write this down. Look at the screen. Qala yaqulu. Qala yaqulu is on the pattern of fa'ala. Please write this down. Go to Qala yaqulu. Qala yaqulu is on the pattern of fa'ala yaf.
Yakulu. Yakulu.
Yaf'alu.
Olo. Fa'ala yaf olo. Bear with me. Pending. Because if I leave it pending, I will have to start again from scratch next session itself. So that's the reason I have to complete this session now.
So qala yaqulu is in the pattern of fa'ala
Nasara yansuru fa'ala yaf'ulu. Yaf'ulu. Okay, it's on the pattern of yaf'ulu. Originally, listen, this is the point which I'm trying to answer Zahra's question, which is I can't teach all of grammar in a few sessions. So because she's asked a question and it's going to confuse everyone, that's the reason why I have to answer this question. Now, qala yaqulu, the present tense, originally of yaqulu, write this down. Originally, yaqulu was yaqwulu. Originally was yaqwulu. The waw had a dhamma, the qaf had a sukoon. Like yaf'ulu.
Can you do it spelling? Yeah.
Yaf'ulu, yaqwulu. Let me send it across.
Is there a ka or a fa?
The qaf had a sukoon.
Yaqulu.
The qaf was silent.
Okay. Yaqulu.
Yaqulu originally was yaqwulu. The dhamma was actually on the waw. Okay?
But in the lam you say is a sukoon.
Yes, it changes to a sukoon.
Okay, the actual was yaqulu.
Yaqwulu, and it became to yaqulu.
So we have to write both of them, yaqulu and yaqul.
Exactly. Say yaqwulu is the origin, and it became to yaqulu. And that's the reason why I said that we look at the middle letter. If the middle letter of the present tense has a dhamma, then the past tense sixth form has a dhamma. Okay? Has everyone wrote this down? Yaqwulu. Yaqwulu is origin of yaqulu. I'm not going to explain the rulings of. Yes.
So basically, the dhamma from the waw changed to a dhamma to the kaf, and the waw got the sukoon instead to become yaqulu.
Exactly. Is this clear now? Does it make sense? Brilliant. Next phase now.
Say past tense sixth form will be?
The past sixth form.
Yeah.
The sixth form becomes qulna. The qaf gets a dhamma. Qulna. There are 17 questions in the actual chat box. I haven't had the chance to look at it. If you got those questions and I don't answer them, message me and I'll answer your questions on the actual WhatsApp, because I need to finish this explanation itself.
So
okay, thank you.
Now over here, please wait. Khafa yakhafu. Khafa yakhafu. Now khafa yakhafu originally, as it's on the pattern of fa'ila, yaf'alu. Fa'ila yaf'alu. What is it on the pattern of? Fa'ila yaf'alu. On the pattern of alima ya'lamu. Alima ya'lamu. Alima ya'lamu. Now, originally, yakhafu was yakhwafu. Yakhwafu. Is this clear for everyone? Originally it was yakhwafu.
Yes.
And it became yakhafu. And it became yakhafu instead, because it's easier to read yakhafu instead of yakhwafu. It's a mouthful. When you say yakhwafu, it's a bit too difficult.
So Sheikh, for yaf'alu and yaf'ilu, for both these scales, the sixth form of the past tense will take a kasra.
That's right. Like the imperatives. That the imperative, if the middle letter has a dhamma, the hamzatul wasl has a dhamma.
Right.
Like whenever the middle letter has a fatha or a kasra, the hamzatul wasl gets a kasra. It's the same thing.
Okay, it's clear now. Thank you so much.
So here it drops the waw and takes the alif. And
Everyone else.
Right?
Exactly. Yakhwafu was the origin and it became yakhafu. Is this clear?
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah. And then the other example, ba'a yabi'u. Ba'a yabi'u. Ba'a yabi'u. Originally, the pattern of fa'ala yaf'ilu.
Can you please repeat that pattern again?
So fa'ala yaf'ilu ba'a yabi'u. Ba'a yabi'u. Ba'a yabi'u. Originally, yabi'u was yab yi-o. Yab yi-o. The ya had a kasra.
Once again. Originally was?
Originally, it was yab. The ba had a sukoon. It was had a jazm, silent, and the ya had a kasra. Yab yi-o. Is this clear?
Sorry to ask such questions, Sheikh. I'm really sorry, but now it's really clear. It was confusing at first.
No. These things. This is the most difficult thing I'm trying to teach you in Arabic language. Majority of the students in Hawzas, when we do this, everyone starts hitting their head against the wall. What are we doing? It makes no sense to us. And I'm trying to make it as simplified and easy as possible for everyone.
So Sheikh, here ya is a weak letter. So we drop the ya and we take the sign and we put on the ba, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And it becomes yabi'o. Yabi'o becomes yabi'o.
Okay, thank you.
Clear?
Yeah. Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh. That's why even in the Quran, when I was reciting, I used to find there is wow, but it has nothing to do with the wow. Even the pronunciation, we don't say zuma wow. So it was just like that.
Yeah.
Most of the letters we have wow, but it doesn't have anything to do with wow.
Exactly. So these are the
question has been answered today. Thank you.
The thing is, I'm trying to make these classes. I've made my life more difficult of teaching Arabic, Quranic Arabic. I could have made my life easier and not touch upon these subjects. But what I'm trying to do is that I'm trying to make everyone learn as much information as possible in the short period of time and give you a surprise once you start reading the Quran. That wow, we learned so much itself.
May Allah give you abundant reward for this. It's really difficult on your part.
Ameen.
We know.
I
Yes,
have one more thing I want to ask.
Yeah.
On the pattern past tense, we will follow a fa'ala pattern, and for the present, we will follow yaf ilu, right?
No. We go to the present tense. We go to the present tense, and the present tense, if either the present tense has a fatha or a kasra for the weak letter, the sixth form in the past tense comes with a kasra. It's only when the present tense has a dhamma in the middle, like qala yaqulu, it becomes qulna, qultu, I said. Okay, is this clear? Now let me go for the next phase. Let's go for quickly. Only no more than 5 to 6 minutes, please. 5 to 6 minutes. Now, khafa, khafa, khafu, khafat, khafata, khifna, khifta, khiftum, tuma, khiftum, khifti, khiftuma, khiftunna, khiftu, khifna. So this is an example where the present tense yakhafu has a fatha and the past tense sixth form has a kasra. So it's same as qulna, qulta, qulna, qultuma, qultum, qulti, qultuma, qultunna, qultu, qulna. The middle letter is still wiped out, it's omitted, but the only thing is that the first letter has a kasra. Khifna, khifta, khiftuma, khiftum, khifti, khiftuma, khiftunna, khiftu, khifna. Is this clear now?
Yes.
Everyone else, is it clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now the present tense is yakhafu, yakhafu, yakhafani, and qala yaqulu. Yaqulu, it had the waw. Because of the dhamma, is yaqulu. Here, it's yakhafu, yakhafani, yakhafuna. Takhafu, takhafani, yakhafna. So yakhafna, the alif is dropped. Takhafu, takhafani, takhafuna. Takhafina, takhafani, takhafna. Akhafu, nakhafu. Is this clear?
Yes.
Can everyone follow the understand? How is it conjugated? Yes?
Yes.
Yes, Sheikh. Alhamdulillah.
Sister Farwa, Sister Bina, Sister Zainab Ramji, Sister Hasina, Brother Muhammad Raza, Sister Nigar from Karachi, Sister Atia from India, and Sister Mahajabeen. Some of the names I'm randomly picking up. I know who are in the class. Is it clear for you, sisters and your brothers?
Yes, it is. But I have one question, if you don't mind, and it might
Yes.
be just off the topic.
Yep.
But for instance, in the sixth form in present tense, why does the ha now get a fatha? Because it was khifna. Is it the ha and the alif in the fifth form that?
No. It's because of the present tense. Because the present tense is yaf'alu. So remember I said yakhafu originally was yakhafu was yakhwafu.
Okay.
This is
Yakhwafu,
yeah. Originally fa'ila yaf'alu, khafa yakhafu originally was yakhwafu.
Yes.
And because yakhwafu was difficult,
Mhm.
they made the waw silent.
Yes.
And put the alif to the kha, and it became yakhfu. It was difficult, and then they changed the waw to an alif and made it yakhafu instead.
Got it. But the ha in the sixth form gets a fatha because
Which sixth form? It becomes
right
yakhafu.
here. Yeah. Why does the ha become? Why does it have a?
Not fatha, it's silent.
No. Ha. Yakhaf. Khaf.
It has a fatha here as well. Yakhafu.
Yes. But what I'm asking is because in the past tense we do khifna. So why do we change
There's
it
no,
into?
because this is present tense. So because it's present tense, it follows the pattern of the present tense. The past tense, we have to find out what's the i'rab, but for the present tense, there's no need to make it.
It is the fatha of wow
Present tense.
from yakhwafu that.
That's right.
Okay, got it.
That's right.
Thank you.
Okay. Now, is it clear? 2 to 3 minutes, and I'll finish the class because I need to leave as well. Now, I need to explain the imperative. قال يقول. Let me go to قال يقول quickly, and then I will go to this here. Now, قال يقول. قال. So قل is the imperative. قل is the imperative. Yes. Now let me quickly explain the imperative. We drop the ta. Everyone following? We drop the ta. Once we drop the ta, first step, we drop the ta. Second step. The second step is that normally we bring hamzatul wasl. Is that correct?
Yes.
There is no need to bring hamzatul wasl In second step, there's no need to bring Hamzatul Wasl. Why? Because the Qaf has a Dhamma. Correct?
Yes. Correct.
So, step number 3. Step number 3 was we normally give Hamzatul Wasl a Kasra, but because there's no Hamzatul Wasl, there's no need to talk about the i'rab of Hamzatul Wasl. Correct?
Correct.
Step number 4. Step number 4 is that the last letter of the singular is given a sukoon. It becomes silent. Correct?
Yes.
So this waw is previously silent and the lam is silent. So there's two silent letters together. So whenever there are two silent letters together, the weak letter, which is
Wow.
which it will drop and it becomes qul. And in the dual forms and the plurals, the waw comes back in because the lam itself has the lam itself is not silent anymore because it has a harakat. So for this reason, the waw comes back in. So it becomes from taqulu to qul. Taqulani becomes qula. Taquluna becomes qulu. Taqulina becomes quli. Taqulani becomes qula. And taqulna becomes qulna. Is this clear?
And in Kula, Alif represents the noon, right?
Please send this recording today, please.
Yeah, I will
Thank
send
you.
that.
Thank you.
Okay, that's that. Is this clear? Is this clear? Okay, next, quickly, I'm going to finish this off now. Now, khafa yakhafu. Khafa yakhafu. We go to the present tense. Let me make it bigger. No, if I make it bigger, it will cause me problem afterwards. Okay,
Sir, please send us this table also.
I've sent these tables across, all in the group.
Both?
Yes. Takhafu. Takhafu. First step, you are fearing, okay? We drop the ta. So, Sister Zainab Ramji, can you come on the mic, please?
Yes.
Can you explain how we make the imperative to khaf?
Okay, takhafu, we drop the first letter ta.
Yep.
And because it is ka, it already has a haraka, so
Yep.
we don't need to add an alif.
Yep.
So it would be kafu.
Yep.
Ka, and then we drop the last dhamma at the end.
Yep.
So alif would have sukoon and a fe would have a sukoon as well. So we
Excellent.
can't have two letters with the sukoon on it. So we need to drop one letter and we drop the weak letter, which is alif in the middle. So it becomes kaf.
Excellent. And the next ones? The khafani becomes?
Khafani, we drop the ta and drop the noon at the end. It becomes kafa.
Excellent. Next one?
Kafuna, we drop the first ta in the beginning and we drop the noon at the end. But when we drop the noon, we have to add an alif.
Excellent.
Kafu. Takafina, we drop the ta in the beginning. Kafina, but we drop the noon at the end, so it becomes kafi. Takafani, we drop the ta in the beginning. Kafani, we drop the noon, so it becomes kafa. And
Khafi. 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 Not khafai. Khafi. The khafina is the khafi.
Is kafi.
Yep.
And the kafani becomes kafa.
Correct.
Yeah. And the kafna, we drop the first kafna. The noon here is a sign of the feminine, so we don't remove that, so it remains there. So kafna remains kafna.
Excellent. Is this clear for everyone now?
It looks it's clear. It's fine.
Yes.
Alhamdulillah. If I'm able to achieve this goal, it's absolutely amazing because this is the most difficult thing to teach, and that's really good. Excellent. Final one, and I'll end the class on this. I'm going to choose.
Can I go because it's Nama's time now?
Yeah, give me 5 minutes. It doesn't matter, 5 minute delay. Can I have one of the newcomers to come on the mic, please? Any of the newcomers? Zainab, Sister Zamina? Sister Zamina or Sakina, any of you from the fast track?
Yes, sir.
Alaikum assalam. Can you quickly explain this? How the ba'a yabi'u. So here, yabi'u, tabi'u, you are selling. The imperative is bit. So there are three types of, so bit. How does it become bit, please? Can you explain this?
Yeah, sure. So we first removed the first letter in the vowel. So the B also removed the ta because that's the sign of present tense. And then we would normally add a hamza, but because the second letter ba already has a kasra, we don't need to add in a hamza. And then the last letter would get a sukoon. And then because the ya is a weak letter, and that we don't need to, we remove the weak letter because that was in the word.
Yep.
So we end up with bit.
Excellent. And tabi'u, and the next one, tabi'ani, and tabi'. Can you explain the rest, and then I'll end the class here.
The bi'ani will do the same thing. So we remove the ta, and then we also remove the na, the ni, the ending.
Yep.
And then we remove the ya, which is the weak letter. So
No, the weak letter remains in the middle.
Oh, sorry, the weak letter remains.
Yeah.
So we just remove the ta and the na, so it becomes bi'a. And then the next one we remove the ta and the nun, and then we add a alif after the vowel to indicate, so it doesn't get any confusion. So it becomes bi'u. And then the next one we remove the ta and the nun again, so it becomes be. And then the next we remove the ta and the nun again, so it becomes bi'a. And then the last one we just remove the ta and the nun remains because it's a sign of feminine.
Yep.
So it becomes bitna.
Excellent. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farajum. Excellent. Excellent.
Sir, please send us this table also.
I'll check. I've sent everything across. I'll double check if there's any. But this itself, these things what I'm teaching you now, I think in the Medina Arabic books, I think this is in book number 5. In book number 5.
Alhamdulillah, wow.
Yeah.
Yes, it is in book 5.
Who's this speaking here?
Tehrina.
Tehrina, have you got book 5? Yes.
No. Oh, sorry. Okay, okay. I think it's chapter 5. Okay, sorry. But
No.
you teach this imperative separately.
No, this imperative of the weak letters, they actually start in book 3. I think it's book 3. They start imperatives, the basic imperatives, but the technical imperatives, I think it starts in book 5 of the Medina Arabic.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we are in book 2. But Sheikh, you taught us this separately, imperative
Exactly.
and verbs and everything. Yeah.
I know. I told us additional. I'm telling you, if you follow Medina Arabic itself, as I said, I'm teaching, even the Medina Arabic I'm teaching you very extensively. I'm giving you more information so that you can achieve a higher goal in a short period. I'm going to end the session now. Inshallah, I hope everyone understood everything.
Yeah, thank you, Sheikh. Thank you for everything.
Nice, really nice class.
Salam, Sheikh. Please send us recording, please.
Inshallah, I will do that.
Jazakallah.
My head is spinning. This is a natural phenomena of Arabic. If your head is spinning, you'll get the twice reward because you're learning Arabic language, and this is the language of the Quran, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala would reward you for your headaches which you will get in trying to learn these formulas as well, because this is the
Inshallah,
the Shahr of Ramzan.
Yes.
They say their fasting brain works more.
Inshallah.
Thank you so much. It was amazing, like especially the making imperative. Only the thing which I think I need to practice is the pattern, like fa'ila, yaf'alu. This is a bit difficult, but I guess we need to obviously revise that to make especially learning the pattern was really amazing. Should be.
Yeah. Alaikum Assalam. Who is speaking?
It's Zahra Rizvi. Going on from what Bina has just said, would it at all be possible? I know you are super busy, and if not, I totally understand. But would it be at all possible to do a small half-an-hour class for the absolute beginners like us, just to drive home the point about the patterns.
Yes. So what I will do is that on Friday, if everyone's happy, I'll send a group message in the group. I'll send a message in the group. So on Friday, I will start the class about half an hour early, and I will mention in the 3 groups all of those beginners who are either in book 1 or either have no other prior Arabic knowledge. I will start the class 1 hour, half an hour before, or 45 minutes before, and I'll go through these things in more detail as well for yourself as well, to give you that extra support.
Perfect. And that'll give us enough time to revise
Yeah.
in the meantime.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Jazakallah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sheikh Imran.
So inshallah التماس دعاء اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد اللهم كن لوليك الحجة من الحسن صلواتك عليه وعلى آبائه في هذه الساعة وفي كل ساعة وليا وحافظا وقائدا وناصرا ودليلا وأين حتى تسكنه أرضك وتمتع فيها طويلا واجعلنا من أنصاري وشياتك وجندك برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وأجل فرجهم. So please remember this point, final point. Only the first 2 or 3 classes are going to be a bit challenging. After that, once everything has been understood and learnt, there's so much repetition in the Quran, you don't need to do this again. There's only a few because everything is new to everyone. That's the reason why it's a bit more challenging and a bit more enjoying. The best way of putting it. Okay, inshallah. So inshallah, we'll be there and we'll get there gradually, inshallah. So iltimas dua.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh. What time it will be on Friday? Because I'm always what time you will start on Friday?
Oh, half an hour. If it was 12 o'clock New York time, so it'll be 11:30 New York time.
11:30 New York time?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Sheikh.
محتاج دعاء إن شاء الله. في أمان الله and التماس دعاء.
So Sheikh, even today will be at 11?
There's no. I'm talking about Friday, not today. On Friday.
All right. Okay. Thank you.
No problem.
Hafiz.
في أمان الله. خدا حافظ.
Please add me, Sheikh, also to those new classes.
Just please message me on my WhatsApp and I'll add you if I haven't